Hey everybody, it is Dory. I'm under the weather and I will get into that in a minute, but welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been quite some time since I made a video, so I have some downtime and I figured I would get you guys caught up on what has been going on. So if you are new, my name is Dory. I am 5'4" tall, and on September 12th of 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery in Hartford, Connecticut with Dr. Darren Tischler. My highest recorded weight was 350 pounds. My goal weight a long time ago is like between 150 to 160, 155-ish was really what my goal was. I achieved that probably about, gosh, I don't even remember. I know December of 2019, I weighed 156.3. And then for the next couple of years, through COVID, through all of that, I ended up going to, like in the 160s for a long time, 170s. In October of 2022, 1 year ago, I actually started Saxenda on October 13th. It was Friday the 13th, October 13th of 2022. I started Saxenda weight loss injections, and I did those until January 13th. Actually, I think it was October 12th. But in any event, I did the Saxenda. I lost like 15 pounds or something, and then I started Wegovy in January. It was January 13th of 2023. So I ended up using the once a week injection, and that has been amazing. I went back down to 150s, to 160s the last few months, and then today I woke up and I weigh 140 pounds, so it's 140.4, which is, I never thought that I would want to be 140. I never thought that my body would get to 140, but it just helps my appetite. It's a huge appetite suppressant. Plus I'm sick. I actually have COVID. Excuse me. Yeah, so I have COVID, and I'll get into that because I didn't even think that COVID was really still a thing, but apparently it is crazy. So so I weigh 140.4 as of this morning. Today is October 30th. And so I'm eating though, like I'm eating things since I've been sick though, like I don't really have that much of an appetite, but I have been eating. I have like, let me tell you a typical day. So last week when I went to work, I had, sometimes I'll have a pancake in the morning. I might have a Chobani flip yogurt. And I was doing that because when I wake up, sometimes I get a little nauseous, so I have to eat something. Then at work, I've been meal prepping, and I'm still having, like, I could have broccoli cheddar soup with some cheddar cheese sprinkled on top, or I had some lasagna raviolis last week. And I'm still only using the small containers. I'm not eating a lot. But then on the side, I had the guacamole it's like a little chunky guacamole, organic, from the little cups. I think there's like 20 in a pack, maybe at Costco. So I would have one of those with a little side of the Tostitos chips, like the 1 ounce bag. And that would really be what I'm having. Because I've been sick, I've been drinking these. These are Prime. They're not the energy drink. People get Prime confused. The schools are going crazy because they think that I send my kids in with the Prime energy drinks. I do not give my kids any energy drinks at all. This is the Prime. It's just like Gatorade Zero, Powerade Zero, but it's just Prime. It has 25 calories, no fat, 5 carbs, and 10 sodium. Everything else is 0. So I've been having this only because sometimes I do get nauseous on the shot Wegovy, but because I've been sick and not having a lot, I've been drinking these every day, probably 2 a day since I've had COVID. And so, yeah, I'm just eating just normal. I'm not really limiting myself. If I want a donut, I'll get a donut. If I want a bagel, I'll grab a bagel. If I want regular toast and eggs, I'll have that. yeah, it's just a whole new world, being this low, because there's not really, there's definitely room where you can fail if I was to eat crazy. But like I said, from the surgery, which is amazing, I have a small pouch and I'm full quicker. And then from the Wegovy, I don't have much of an appetite. Some days though, I do have more of an appetite than others. And if my body wants to eat, it eats. I'm trying to think. My husband made me, what did I have yesterday? Oh, scrambled eggs. So he made me scrambled eggs with a couple of slices of bacon, and that's all I could eat were 2 slices. I think he gave me 4, but I ate only 2 slices of bacon and probably 1 egg. He probably made me 2, but I think I was able to eat 1, maybe a little bit more than 1. And then I've been eating like protein bars. I've been eating the Quest peanut butter cups. There's 2 cups. It's only 190 calories. They're phenomenal. I actually think I have one right here. They made me, my kids made me a little package for quarantined upstairs. 2 out of the 4 of my kids have COVID, and yeah, my husband had it too. But I eat these Power Crunch bars. These are amazing. These Quest cookies are amazing. 1 bars, I like these, but I haven't really been in the mood for those. I did have a Bear Bell bar yesterday. It was peanuts and nougat, I believe it was. It kind of tasted like a Snickers. But I've been having, I did have a big Snickers the other day, and I had a Kit Kat, and I had, I forget, just some Halloween candy. But it stinks to have COVID, especially around Halloween. The kids haven't been able to go to the trunk or treats that they have. 2 of my daughters, I test them every morning, and they have been negative still. As a matter of fact, my daughter, who just turned 14 last week, has yet to have this virus. We all had it one time back in January 2021, and then we've been fine. And my symptoms, let me tell you my symptoms, because people are thinking that this is just like a allergy or something, but the symptoms I had was I felt nauseous. I felt like my stomach was empty, like the pain that you feel when your stomach's empty. And my eyes were watering like crazy. Like I would be just laying here and I'd have tons of tears coming out of my, especially my right eye, but my eyes would be tearing up a lot. I did not have a fever. None of us had a fever. I know the school nurses did not listen to my daughter on Friday when my daughter went to school. She's in 5th grade. She asked to go to the nurse because she didn't feel good. She had a cough. And they told her she couldn't go to the nurse. And then a little while later, she asked a different teacher. She went down to the nurse. The nurse said, "You don't have a fever. I'm not going to call mom." Fast forward just a couple hours, she got off the bus. I tested her because my husband had been tested at the doctor because he also had a sinus infection. And so basically she got home 2 hours later and she was flaming positive. So the schools are not listening. They're basing everything just on a stupid, oh, you don't have a fever, you're not sick. And that's not true. So in any event, I know a lot of the kids at my school are super sick and they're getting the same thing, no fever, just keep an eye on them. But, you know, they're complaining of their throat, you know, and all that. So fast forward a couple of days before I tested positive, I had those, you know, those symptoms I just told you about. And then the day that I tested positive, and since I have had a sore throat, usually when I swallow, I have been very weak. Like if I do something, I can only do it for a little while and then I have to come and lay down. Yeah, so that's really all about that, what's going on with the sickness. But as far as anything else, I know that there's a couple of things that I'm going to work on now that I'm, you know, losing weight and, you know, continuing to lose weight. And I don't know where my body's going to go, but I have a scale that's by Renpho. I have it on my an app on my phone, and I know my visceral fat, which is the fat that's in your middle section. I know it's all down to a 7. I'd like it to be a 6 because 6 is like perfect. But it's at a 7, which is amazing. I think it was like a 12 or a 13 when I first started this journey. So to have it down to a 7 is amazing. It also showed that, you know, obviously my BMI is amazing. My, you know, muscle tone and all that is fine. But I do know that I am going to start lifting weights. I'm just going to do it in my room for now when, like before bed or maybe first thing in the morning if I have time before work. And I'm going to be working on my balance and just stretching and doing some kind of a yoga thing. And so I'm going to do that because I know that the insides of my body are healthy. I'm sure that they can be healthier as I, work on gut health and things like that, and get back on my vitamins. So I'm going to be doing that, but I think the weights are definitely going to make a difference and make me stronger as I age. I'm going to be 52. Next July, I turned 51 not too long ago, this past July, so I will be 52 next year, and so I really want to do that. I did want to tell you guys something that I started doing, and you'll see like a lot of videos, especially on TikTok, about it, and I don't really know if it works for some of the claims, but I'm using it as like an anti-inflammatory, but it's, I have it right here, and it's castor oil, and it's organic, cold pressed, hexen free, chemical free, certified organic castor oil. Basically what I'm using this as is in my belly button at night. I put a couple drops, and then I rub it into my stomach, and it helps my stomach to be really, really thin. Like all I have there is really just the hanging skin, but my stomach is super thin. And I'm also using it on my face, predominantly underneath my eyes for my eye bags. Like, I don't even know. I do want to get, next year, I do want to get LASIK surgery, because you guys are all, I can't see the time. I mean, it looks like 11:36. But anyway, so under here, I use it on my face. I use it under here every night, and I use it in conjunction with, this is Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream Extra Dry Hydraulic Acid. So I bought this also on Amazon, and I use that every night. And then I also use this on occasion, which is retinol advanced firming cream, and I got this for only, it says $5 at Ocean State Job Lot. So I use that. So if you can tell, I mean, I can tell, like I have just a little bit under here. Yeah, so I just have a little bit. It's not even hanging, but I can tell that it's firming up, and I think it's from the castor oil and from those creams. But yeah, so I've been using it on my face. My face is super soft. But every night I just got out of the shower, so all the stuff is off now, but I've been using it. As you can tell, I definitely still need the skin surgery. I haven't lifted weights, but I still have a little bit of a muscle. That's my non-dominant arm. This is my right arm. So I still, of course, want to have skin surgery. I'm going to have to pay for it myself. If any of you guys win the lottery and you want to give me some money, I'd be happy to take it. I'm also playing the lottery so I can win and be able to afford that myself. But I do still need a tummy tuck. Everything is just, I have nothing here that you can see my ribs. I have my hip bone sticks out. So I don't have really a lot of fat on me. As a matter of fact, my Renfo scale said I have 24%, I believe it was, of fat on me in different areas. Obviously, my legs need a lot of work. That's going to take several surgeries, but I definitely want to do it if I'm going to ever be able to, because of the money. I don't know. That's remains to be seen, but I would hope that I would one day, because I mean, I've worked really hard, and I continue to work hard at just trying to get myself, in the best physical shape possible for as long as God has me on this earth. And I know the more I work on that, and the more weight and everything that I maintain and it comes off or whatever, I'm only 5'4", and so they say that 125 is a good spot, but maybe 135 will be my spot, or maybe 140 I'll stop here. I don't know. I'm not really trying, so it's not like I'm thinking to myself, hey, I want to lose more weight because I think I'm fat. I don't think I'm fat at all. I think I'm very thin, very, very thin. My butt is thin, like I have no butt. But in any case, all I'm trying to say is that, this is my update. This is kind of what I'm going through. If you have any questions, or you have anything that you think I can post on, I'm at work most of the days, although today is Monday, and I will be out of work until Friday. I can go back to work on Friday. And so I just wanted to, come back and give you guys sort of an update. But if you have any questions, or you want me to make a video about something, that would be great. I can tell you that when I meal prep every week, I usually am just buying the already prepared foods that I just have to cook from Costco. They have stuffed peppers, they have enchiladas, they have chicken pot pie, they have chicken pasta Alfredo, they have the homemade mac and cheese and all of that. And so I just take that home and I just pop a few of them in the oven. I cook them, you know, a huge amount because I also still make my mom her meals every week. And now my brother is out of rehab. He is doing amazing. He's on day almost, I think, day 80 of being sober, and he's never been sober his whole life. So please keep him in your prayers. He's living in a sober house for now. And I make him meals as well, so he will have meals during the week on top of what he buys for himself. So yeah, I'm super proud of him. It's been a long road. He doesn't have much time to live though, although, you know, it's bittersweet because, you know, he has cirrhosis of the liver and the doctors had given him about 2 years to live, and that was about maybe 6 months ago. So I'm not really sure how long God wants him here. I certainly hope he's here like another 10 years if he can get that. But I do know that he's doing a step in the right direction by remaining sober. And, you know, he's at this sober house and they work together, and he has about 9 months till he graduates. It'll be his 1 year mark. And so I'm super proud of him. Super, super encouraged. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers that he continues to do well and he has a lot longer life than he thought that he had on this earth. And yes, please give me some things to talk about that are interesting to you guys. I would love to hear from you, and until next time.